great field on the south side of Chicago. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab in this one, Sean Burke. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
About to get started here, Xavier Edwards now at the plate.
9, Xavier Edwards.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Otto Lopez, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball, down.
Runner at second, nobody out. That's to third, Vargas. One out in the top of the first. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
Runner at second here, one gone. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. No advance though. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Late swing, foul to the left. Man at second. And now it's filled up.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And ball four, two aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Next to hit, Connor Norby. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy.
Ball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Edwards at second. Stowers at first. Two out of the inning. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Back here on the south side and getting to start, Anthony Bender. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Luis Angel
Leading off here
Acuna
tonight,
steps to the plate for the
center
White
fielder,
Sox.
Number 0, Luis Angel Acuna.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying on the warning track and hauls it in.
Batting second.
Derek Hill
Left
will hit
fielder,
next.
Derek Hill.
Hit on the ground to short. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third.
2 out,
Third
space is
baseman,
empty. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. Hernandez, 26 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Now the 0-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. So up next, Griffin Conine.
First baseman, Griffin Conine.
No score here in the second. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's out to center field. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Digging in, Graham Pauley.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Conine, the base runner at first with 1 out. The 2-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Agustin Ramirez. And the 1-0. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. The 1-2. Way outside, straight to the backstop. To third, tag, safe.
Hey,
and a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. Here's the 2-2. On the ground. And foul ball. Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. Swings, and this one's flared. Brings it in for the third out. Here on the south side, bottom of the inning, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits. And they were hit hard.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over. Wall. There aren't a whole lot of hits.
On the mound now, Cade Gibson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Teal in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Conine. Not in time.
Safe.
He's safe. First and second, no outs. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Puts a bunt down. Pauly. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Runners at second and third and one out. So up now for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Golden opportunity right here.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Hard hit to right center. Base hit. One run is in. Teal coming home. 2 runs across now. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it. And then
ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score.
Wastes no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Stepping in, Luis Angel Acuna. 4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground right side, 4, 6, out, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Back at right field. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Just missed.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
For the Marlins,
Now at the plate,
fielder,
Kyle Stowers.
Aye. Ball. Ball 2.
And
That's
there's a
ball
ball.
3.
Out towards right center field. Acuna under it. And there are 2 outs. Now here's the Marlins DH. Connor Norby struck out swinging his first time. Out to short. What a stop. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next, for the Marlins,
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily.
Now Jacob Marcy. Marcy in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. Hard hit right side. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Stowers ranging back. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. And up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, outside.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Austin Hayes.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now here is Austin Hayes. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And the runner holds. Montgomery off of first with 2 away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. On to the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Everything came together for him. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tap to first. Murakami. He steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Foul ball. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's a ball.
This one in the air right field. And that is foul. Here's a 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That's a ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here on the south side, bottom 4, Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Andrew Benintendi.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Man at first, Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 0-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Lunges, but can't make the catch. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the White Sox.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Maidroff.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Up the middle, Edwards. Here's Lopez for one. And a run scores on the double play. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Luis Angel Acuna digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. An acrobatic play to end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
Now pitching for the
Sean
White Sox,
Newcomb gets the call from the
15.
pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. You know, these Marlins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Ball one.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike two. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Sends it to first. One away here in the fifth. Now here
Up
is
next,
Otto
for the
Lopez.
Marlins, shortstop Otto Lopez.
And first offering is fouled off. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pulls that one foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Marlins,
2 outs, base is
left
empty.
fielder, Kyle
Now the
Stowers.
left fielder, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off to the right. And a swing and a miss. Chopper right side. My drop. Throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Derek Hill.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Now around second, going for third. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And foul ball. Runner at third, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Colson Montgomery will hit next. He's already homered in this game.
Colson Montgomery.
Left field. And there's one down. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 2 for 2. Line to left. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They limit the damage here. Back here on the south side. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby.
Now pitching for the
Number
White Sox.
66 on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Ball, that's out.
Check swing. He went. And it's 2-1. Fouled off left side. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Marlins.
And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. A little bit low.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Vargas under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And 1-2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. So now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they're good. So far is that he hasn't aged.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tyler Phillips.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Next offering way off the plate. That one fouled hard the other way. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the White Sox.
1 out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Chase Maidroff. And there's a base hit to the left. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the White Sox.
Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And here is Derek Hill. Outside low, ball 1. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. Line drive to short and caught.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
Murakami stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one fouled off. All loaded up here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they add to the lead. It's 11-1.
escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go.